Youth groups, a weekly Wednesday night tradition for religious teens devoted to teaching the good word to eager ears, making your heathen friends uncomfortable, and churning out post-hardcore bands. I myself was somewhere in the middle, meaning I was the heathen friend being uncomfortable, but I didn't have anywhere else to be, so I was fine sitting confused in a room full of people being made fun of, because at least those insults were coming from angelic voices of pretty girls my age. Plus, I first heard ICP at youth group, so friends, family, and listeners, you can blame God for that. But what would happen if instead of an early 20-something youth pastor, these groups were being sanctioned, led, and looked over by a crime-fighting man of God? Well, I'd probably be beaten with his holy fists for the left-hand-leaning, blaspheming sexual deviant I was, am, and always shall be. I guess I'm like Jesus Christ in a way. Jesus Christ Allen, that is, but what I truly am is a boy named James.
I'm Nicole.
And this is Mostly Babblin' Bibleman. Oh, children of the Lord, the Bible promises God has not given us the spirit of fear, but this Browning high-power 9mm with double-stack magazine sure will. Ganesh! Ganesh! Oh, and you're dead in the goddamn ground. Thank you, Second Amendment right that I for sure have, not because I'm not a felon. Oh, yes, guys, today, and today only. I'm kidding. We're going to do this a lot more. We're moving. It might be a little echoey in here. Echo, echo, echo. The dolphin. I'm a pretty little dolphin now. I fuck for fun. Ladies and gentlemen, I go until someone giggles and someone just did. Oh, I itch everywhere. It's probably Satan trying to get out of me. Oh, the devil made me do it. Nicole is my queen, and she is green with envy, that is, for I am the bastion of Lucifer.
Yes.
Hey, it's Nicole, my common law, who's got me in awe.
Hi.
How are you, Nicole?
I'm fine, I guess.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of time, so let's get right in. Also,
Cool.
The stuff that I have to talk about my week is actually to talk about a Bible man that I watched and realized we can't do this for the podcast, so I switched to a different episode. And let's find out if our guest also watched that. You know him from, I think, 9 appearances on this show, maybe just 8. Is he tied with Jose, who has the most at 10? It's Corey King.
It's me. Hello.
Corey, I would apologize only if you watched the first actual episode of Bible Man called The Big, Big Book or whatever.
You bet I did, and I thought that was a very evil episode.
What?
It was, I would, if you have some notes on it, we'll quickly churn through those because I did have some notes. One, that video was uploaded on Christmas Eve of 2013, so someone was jonesing for some Christianity. My view was the 24,666th view. Hey-yo. And these kids were far too mean on themselves, little Corey.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, like in the very beginning, I thought they did an amazing job with their little performances. They sounded good, and then they just like, oh, we fucking suck, dude. And I was like, oh my god, chill out, kids.
They were like, what do you think, Wesley? And he's like, I think it's pretty good. I mean, maybe it's not. And they go, Wesley. Also, when Wesley is like, oh man, I just sucked, I would have been like, Wesley, your voice is that of an angel. Because these kids were, also it's like, you can make that brass sing, Wesley. He started playing a saxophone, Nicole.
Yeah.
Nicole did not watch that episode.
Thankfully.
It
It was,
I told
Like in the beginning, it starts off like, oh, okay, this is a cool little, Sunday school video. And then like around the middle to end, it's like, oh, this is brainwashing and indoctrination.
It felt like the 1-for-1 of Alpha's Magical Christmas that we did.
Oh, okay.
Where it was just musical.
Yeah.
After the first initial story beats, they get into the Bibleman is barely there. There's no reason for Bibleman to be a crime fighter and also be in this story. It made no sense.
I totally thought Bibleman. So with that first one, it gave me the impression that Bibleman just followed these kids around. Are those kids like not ever seen again after that?
I think for that series, so there's different series of Bibleman, kind of like the Godzilla series where they have different continuities. This was the original continuity, but I think of Bibleman Adventures, I think is what it's called. And then eventually it starts getting into crime fighting. But I'm like, there is no justification that I can make that first episode we watched, Lil Corey, is anything near tokusatsu related.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, unless tokusatsu was like an actual, brainwash organization, then yeah, there's no relation to it whatsoever.
I don't think it's really brainwashing.
Is 100% brainwashing, dude.
I'm about to say something that people will take away any credibility I have, but
awesome.
I do think that the production of these Bibleman, especially the later Biblemen, has like an indie punk rock DIY feel to it, and that's what gravitates me over to them.
No, I mean, I feel that, especially with the second episode that we ended up watching.
Mm-hmm. The only one Nicole ended up watching.
Like much higher quality.
Oh, yeah. The reason why I chose that first one is because Nicole and Sean, the first time we did Bibleman, accosted me of saying like, well, this isn't the first episode. What's going on? I was like, okay, fine. We'll do the first episode. And no, we will not be doing that. Let me... What? That's that note. And there was a point where during it's these kids putting on, I guess, a Sunday school recital for their other children friends. And then Bibleman is the guest. And he keeps saying, there's no like through line. He just says, the Bible says, and then says a scripture. And the Bible says, and it felt very much like, here's your sign, or you might be a redneck.
Right.
If the Bible says you shouldn't be consummating with your sister, you might be a redneck. Eh?
I don't think Bibleman said that.
No.
He did. No, the Bible says.
Oh.
If the Bible says that you should stone your wife because she had sex with her brother, you might be a redneck.
Do you think the Bible actually has like Jeff Foxworthy lines in it?
It probably does.
Around it.
Yeah. In Leviticus.
I would make a Bible that has hidden Jeff Foxworthy lines all through it.
Yeah, why not? It's you have St. James' version, but this is St. Foxworthy's version. Oh my. That's a money-making juggernaut that he missed out on. Just create your own version of the Bible.
Yeah, get a few death threats, but it's all worth it because you make a few people laugh.
Yeah. That's what you put it by the toilet, you're pushing one out, and then you're reading. Of course, Eve was made of his rib because they might be a redneck.
Remember that one line from the video that said if you read the Bible, then you'll become smarter than all your science teachers?
Yeah, I read that too. I mean, yeah. I saw that. I heard it. If you're sitting in the Garden of Eden and one of them raccoons bites your nipples off, you might be a redneck.
Raccoons in the Garden of Eden is the new canon.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to think of other Jeff Foxworthy routines. Man, I watched that first one. Not his special Blue Collar Comedy Tour. I watched that so much one summer. It probably still holds up.
Remember when he hosted Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Yeah.
I don't think that show had fifth grader questions in it.
I think it did.
I can't imagine even a gifted school where a child old enough to be a 5th grader knew some of those questions that they had on there.
Maybe you just went to one of them dumb schools.
You went to a public
sure as hell
school,
did, man.
which
No,
is
I
a
went
dumb
to that
school.
gross poor people's school.
I'm guessing those were just taken off from like standardized test stuff,
Maybe,
which is bad.
I went to there was a time where I like had to transfer schools, like through middle school. I like from kindergarten through middle school, I went to the same school, and then when I went to high school, I went to one that was completely in a different district, and the amount that my school was behind, my original school was behind this other new school I went to, was shocking, and I was so fucking embarrassed because when I went to that high school, they were like on some next level shit that I didn't even start learning in the other school, and they like started halfway through, and I was I don't know what's going on, everybody. I need a little bit of additional help. And like all my teachers would look at me like, seriously? Like they would give me that eye, and then all the kids would give me that eye.
I switched 3rd grade mid-school year, and my issue was they were reading from a textbook stories, and I was like, I don't know these stories. Why are they talking about this kid who keeps saying no Hans to his American friends because they're trying to play soccer?
What book is that?
I have no idea. It always stood out because he kept saying no Hans, and in the audiobook version, because he's like, they went to a store and he's like, oh, I want a football. And they're like, football, a pigskin? Hell yeah, you're red-blooded. And then he's like, no, football. And they're like, soccer, that's for them limp wrist people. I don't know. This was a long time ago. They probably said something like that. And then they were like, we don't know anything about soccer over here, which is weird because in this, like in Reese Puffer, soccer was dominant. Like kids got concussions playing soccer. And then he's like teaching the kids at school and they're like grabbing it. And he's like, no Hans. And that's, I think, the only thing he ever said.
I promise I'll get back on topic after this one last quick.
Yeah, what's that?
Did you guys ever see the movie or read the book Wonder?
No.
Dang. It was about the kid who was a little, I guess, what's the PC word? I don't know what the PC word is. It's about a kid who unfortunately has like facial disfigurement, and it's just like follows him through his like coming out of homeschooling to like go to public schools.
Mm-hmm. And
the teacher in the movie, I found out, was the guy that plays Raphael in Hamilton. That's all. I really like Raphael in Hamilton, and then I found out that he was the teacher, the really cool teacher in Wonder, and I was stoked to find that out. That's all.
I thought you were going to say Raphael and Ninja Turtles, and I was going to be like, hell yeah, dude. So these Romans, they come up to my friend and they're looking through their records and they're like, do you go by any aliases? And he says, no, I've never gone by any. And he goes, well, what about this? Tater Christ. We go back to...
Was that Larry the Cable Guy changeover?
No, that's Ron White. Tater salad. Oh, he's good.
Got you.
If they end up being like super problematic, I don't know if they are.
I think that whole group ended up being super problematic.
Larry the Cable Guy was in Tyler Perry movies.
But isn't he like super homophobic?
I don't know. Larry the Cable Guy might be, but fudge, why can't I pull his name?
You might be homophobic.
What's his name? His real name? Dang it. I was going to say Larry the Cable Guy might not be, but insert his real name here.
Sure.
I can't.
Yeah, because it's a whole bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a character, guys.
Jalapeno on a stick is just a character, guys. He's not really me.
Oh, yeah, man. What's his name? Jeff Dunham?
Yeah.
That guy's funny.
Jib Diggum was
racism, the act.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But what
everyone in Michigan
loved him. They really did.
Really into it.
Family members of mine went to him not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times.
Oh my God.
Many times in like a theater setting. They're like, oh, that Peanut.
Dude.
Oh, man, that Peanut. Peanut's fine. I think Peanut is an okay character.
Peanut really just does shock value. At least there's nothing racist about him.
Yeah, he just pulls out a razor blade and he's like, I'm going to cut myself.
That's my favorite Peanut bit, dude.
Jeff Dunham just kills himself using his own puppet as if it's a bit.
What if the puppet kept talking after he killed himself?
Oh, no.
Or he's like, any y'all have tree nut allergies? This isn't how Peanut talks. I know that. And then someone raises their hand and is like, that's all made up. And then just throws Peanut at them. Peanut's cool, guys. I will go on record. He has a cool design. He's funny, at least from what I remember. Peanut, 2 thumbs up. And that jalapeno on a stick. Oh boy, he's a hoot and a hey.
The
No, I'm
original
kidding.
Pickle Rick, dude.
Oh, it is.
The skeleton guy.
Yeah, the skeleton guy is very offensive.
Oh.
What about that Grandpa Larry or whatever his name is?
That's ageism, bro.
No, that's technically like, I think spousal abuse because he does talk about, he's like, my fat bitch wife or something like that. But of course,
No, that's a different
Woman
character.
bad, now laugh.
That's
But
a different guy.
Peanut cute laugh. A Peanut should have a crossover with like Hello Kitty and all of that
What?
franchise.
No.
Nicole, you have to draw Peanut
No,
in
I
that
do
style.
not.
Holy shit.
I do not.
Okay, we watch, I forget her name. I mean, I watch, it's on when Nicole's around. That woman who does coloring books and she draws different characters and different cartoon styles. She needs to do that, but with Peanut.
No, she doesn't.
I'm gonna friggin' pitch that to her.
Please don't.
And I can do that on the Darling Homebody account.
Do not.
It's just like I can't really tackle any of the intricacies of Peanut, and I'd love to see someone who can, and I believe you can.
Intricacies.
Tackle the intricacies of Peanut is my new band name.
Oh, Jalapeno on a Stick is my new album name.
Dirt is my new band name.
Yes, okay. Let's get into the real thing we're talking about today, which is Jeff Dunham characters.
Oh, no.
We watched from Bibleman. Maybe this is the Bibleman Adventures. I don't remember. But the episode is the second in the second series called The Fiendish Works of Dr. Fear. I'm scared. And in this, it's pretty much the same plot as the last one. Dr. Fear, who is the same exact actor, and they make that, they break the fourth wall and make that known. He's putting fear in a child and Bibleman. The child is a white basketball player, and he's the number 1 on the team. He's part of the Clean is Cool campaign. It's to fight drugs, like literally. Drugs have mutated, and they're punching them down and burning them.
Yeah, I thought this episode was going to be about drugs, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't. I was like, when do the drugs get involved?
It
never comes around.
It's also so weird. Maybe this was like a debate team type deal in this. There's an interview because Bibleman, his job is to spread Clean is Cool awareness via TV and radio, whereas Kurt, I think is his name, the white basketball player, he wants to...
The white basketball.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of them were white.
Yeah, that's...
okay.
It's funny because it's Canada, I think.
Okay.
That's my guess, is like, these were the children we had to work with, guys. So his thing is he's going to like make a speech at his basketball meet and hopefully get every child there to say no to drugs. But when Bibleman is on the TV, this teen is interviewing him, and maybe she doesn't really believe what she's saying because she's saying things like, well, what if my friends love drugs? And to that I say, you're a square peg near cool holes.
Funny.
Am I right?
You're right, though.
Yeah. Lil Corey loves drugs. Nicole loves drugs.
I love the drugs. You know, I drink them all the time.
Yeah. Nicole likes drugs. She takes 1 or 2 a day.
Ooh, more than that, baby.
3?
Ooh, more than that, baby.
Wait, what? 4?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm talking about prescriptions.
Well, no, one of them's a vitamin.
Oh, that doesn't
and
count.
One of them's
Vitamins
a
are not drugs.
probiotic.
Vitamins are not drugs, guys.
It's a drug, baby.
No, it's not. If you can get it from a carrot, it's not drugs.
If you can
Snorting
get
me them
it
Flintstones.
from a Flintstone, it's not a drug.
I take mine as a suppository. Barney Rubble's really up in there.
Yike.
Chew only, am I right?
Yeah, I
don't
do.
know.
I do Kegels, and it chews it up. It mushes it. It becomes a nice paste.
The anal dentata you're always talking about.
Lil Corey, you know about anal dentata?
Put it to good use.
I only know about enema.
Okay.
What's anal dentata?
It's like vagina dentata, but for your butt.
Oh my God, James.
You know what? I was a fool. I should have known better.
It's teeth inside your rectum.
Ah.
Because I'm
that's
finna
cool.
wreck some.
You guys ever wonder what it would be like if we had taste buds inside our anus?
Yeah, I mean,
It'd be bad.
no, it'd be good.
Yeah. I guess
Oh
you're
wait,
right.
but I think like
no,
spit.
I think scientists said that poop tastes good.
Oh really? Did you
Did
learn this in a video game?
tell you that?
That's I think a joke before recording.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I think like spit, if you were to taste someone else's spit, you're like, ooh, that's gross. But your spit, your taste buds are used to it. So I think with your butt, eventually, like you you wouldn't taste the poop. You would just taste the lube. Because that's mainly what's going down there. Hey. Or vitamins or ecstasy. You know? I just shove whole buds in there and say,
Just whole buds.
I say, man, those crystals are really getting me. That sticky icky is really icky now.
Y'all got a J.O. crystal?
A J.O. crystal?
Yeah.
A jack-off crystal?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like a spiritual crystal that charges every time you J.O.
Oh, I thought it was like maybe a crystal you jacked off on or you rubbed up on. Or,
I thought it was when you put in your butt.
yeah, but that's not a jack-off crystal.
Oh, yeah, when you jack off, bro.
Those hard ridges on it.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking of something that would be in like Spyro Ripto's
Doesn't
Rage.
have to be, it could be smooth.
Spyro has a J.O. crystal confirmed.
Hell yeah, he does. Shoves it in his cloaca. He has a cloaca, guys. Deal with it. I believe all reptiles do.
What are you?
Spyro's cloaca is the name of this episode. Yeah. Okay, let's get into
Proud partner of the
Tokusatsu Network. Guys, you've been bumping the new Scarecrow and Tin Man tape.
Always.
Scarecrow and Tin Man tape.
It was they played it at the beginning
It
of.
says, keep it up. There's a hole in the ground. That's real life.
That was the lyrics?
Yeah.
What?
I hope that was the lyrics.
Keep it up. There's a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
That's real
That's
life.
Yeah.
real life.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it means like if you keep doing drugs, you'll end up in a grave.
Oh, that makes sense. Or like you'll just
Man.
be digging ditches,
Sure.
which is fine. Ditches need to be dug.
You ditch.
I remember thinking ditch digger was like a swear word.
It
Whoa.
sounds like one.
It sounds like one, dude.
You can't say that, Corey.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Now, grave digger, you can say, because that's just a monster truck.
Whoa.
What about rave digger?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because I dig them
You just
raves.
dig a hole and you throw some glow sticks in it.
And then hope worms come out and like start wiggling.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Start wiggling.
Then you make pee-pee on them.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we get a new theme song, Lil Corey. It's different from the last episode that we watched for like one episode canonically.
Is his costume also different?
I think it is.
Okay,
'Cause
because that's what I thought, but I don't know.
I think the mask is like more defined.
Oh, no, Lil Corey, compared to the first episode you watched in this one, it is 100% different. That was a cardboard cutout he was wearing in your first episode. And this is molding.
Oh, I guess.
But this new theme is just chaotic. It has sci-fi lasers and whooshes throughout the entire thing, and it just sucks. It sounds like it's trying to be hair metal of like, Bibleman, dun-na-na-na. But there is no dun-na-na-nouns.
There was like 700 more laser sounds than needed.
Uh-huh.
It was great.
And then we see this Clean is Cool campaign, and it was like Christ's version of The Mask because they do like that guy Pete dance. You know
That guy Pete.
I don't remember is it Latin Pete? What's the Colombian Pete? I need to grab my.
Oh wait. Oh, you're talking about The Mask.
Pete and Pete.
No, you hussy.
I think it was Caribbean Pete or something like that.
The Mask Pete. I'm just gonna Google. Cuban Pete. Is that
Cuban Pete?
Did I say that? No, I think I said
No.
like Colombian.
You said Colombian.
It's a song by Jim Carrey is what it says. I don't think that's correct.
I guess, I haven't heard it anywhere else other than The Mask.
The like drum beginning, that drum solo, holy shit, does that get you amped? And wish you were and wish you were as sexy as Cameron Diaz.
Okay.
Yeah. I always wish that.
Same.
I feel like this whole series so far has been a fever dream to me.
Yeah.
Like I've gone back to Vacation Bible School and it's slowly giving me a fever of 110.
Lil Corey, what's your relationship with religion?
I went to VBS as a kid.
What does that mean?
Vacation Bible School.
Oh, okay.
Which means I basically, when I'm done with school and summer vacation is up, I go to church and I unlearn everything they taught me in school.
Okay, hell yeah.
And instead relearn the good word.
Did they go, hey, you guys are always saying, when am I going to need to know long division? You're not, but what you will need to know is how to survive the afterlife, and you do that by doing the good work downstairs.
Yeah.
Which is earth compared to heaven.
Oh, I thought you meant like the church basement.
Okay, yeah. Do volunteer work to organize there.
Most of the time in VBS, they keep you distracted with like arts and crafts and like...
That's fun.
Yeah, no, it is a fun time. I will say that. It was pretty fun because they keep you occupied with arts and crafts. They have like physical activities like tag, shit like that. Like get your exercise in. And then when you're all worn out, then they teach you things about the Bible. And admittedly, the VBS I went to was not as hostile as the first episode of Bibleman that we watched.
Okay. They weren't trying to sell your organs to the highest bidder.
Exactly. No, they were actually pretty chill. They were just like, this is the stuff that the Bible says. And this is what we think. And this is what we want you to think. But it's up to you. Here's cake. And then we would do cake walks. And at the end of VBS, they would get a bouncy castle and we'd have a field day.
Hell
and
yeah.
it was pretty good.
Heck yeah.
Pretty cool.
I want to go.
Same.
No, it was pretty dope. I'm not going to lie.
That's like a timeshare presentation. you have to sit through the timeshare shit, but then they'll give you discounts to Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you know those memes you see, or I think they're dead now, but those memes you would always see where you're like, you try to grab as many chairs as possible at church to impress all the Christian girls?
No,
I've seen the like opposite version of that where it's like a girl and it's like 10-year-old me already sick of misogyny, and the teacher says like, all right, strong boys, get all the chairs, and it's just like this 10-year-old girl with like 12 chairs.
Okay, I now know that. I thought you meant like all the chairs for like a cakewalk situation. I was like, that because he wants to get all the cakes? I don't understand this.
No, yeah, it was that situation. That is a very real and true thing that happened in VBS. That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah.
It was always a competition for the Lord.
Of course, man. The Lord is love.
Tacking that on at the end.
The Lord is love, is love is love. Let's get into some more stuff. Like any nerddom, you just look so stupid when you're just quoting your favorite book.
So many times.
If you're quoting The Simpsons, if you're quoting Lord of the Rings, if you're quoting the Bible as much as this person is doing, you just come off as a nerd.
Yeah, they're just fucking nerds for God.
Yeah.
You know what we did get in this episode?
What's that?
Another female character that is also a fucking computer.
I just realized this, just like Beyblade.
And I'm so pissed about it.
But this one was cool. This is Lucy. I don't know what the acronym is, but it's like Lucifer.
I thought you wrote it down.
No.
Otherwise, I would have.
No,
God
but
damn
I
it.
did. We then get introduced to kind of like the Sinister Six or the Legion of Doom of this, which is dirt, which means demons inventing rotten tricks. And I thought that was dope, which dope means demons, overlords, perpetuating evil.
Yeah.
Which I also think is Christ-like, which means...
Do you have an entire anagram set up for Christ-like?
Oh, wait, it's Christ-like. Dang it.
Did you write down the names of the group?
No, absolutely not. It was like Axel and Edge and Brohim.
And Tracy.
No, because they were all anagrammed for dirt.
What?
Yeah.
No.
They were... Yeah, it was.
Oh, there was like a Daryl, an Ivan, a Randy, and Tracy.
No, I think it was Dickie, Icky, Raunchy, and Terry.
Why not just do Tricky and Ricky? Keep it going.
Because the joke is that the last guy has a normal name.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
like
okay.
Clyde.
Yeah.
Get it?
You know Clyde,
You know,
right?
like Double Dare from that trivia question.
We've been watching too much. I mean, I've been watching too much of Double Dare.
James watches so much fucking Double Dare, you guys. Help me.
Okay, so
Help.
a few nights ago, I'm standing and
I need an intervention.
Nicole is just sitting on the couch, not watching TV. So it's not like I took the remote away from her.
You probably did.
I did not. She was, I think you had just gotten done watching Prodigal and you had no more.
Yeah.
Sons.
It definitely didn't ask me if I wanted to.
Okay, so what I did, I went on Paramount Plus, clicked on Double Dare, and Nicole, on your mark, and she's like, oh my God. And I was like, okay, fine. I know what you want to watch. I understand. Okay. And then I just proceeded to turn on from 2018, the reboot of Double Dare, which was a reboot of Family Double Dare, which was nice.
Sure.
Those teams kind of sucked though.
Sure.
I think that's the one. Lil Corey, you've seen Double Dare,
Yeah.
correct?
I think so.
These motherfuckers didn't even get done with the second. No, the third. They got done with only 2 obstacles.
Out of 8.
Normally, everyone gets through 6 of them. I know that because
the kids didn't
Yeah.
get through.
Yeah.
To find the
Yikes.
flag.
It was 2 kids and 2 young adults because it was people who were on Family Double Dare back in Double Dare 2000. So The first one was a hamster wheel. It's the aunt who was on Double Dare 2000. She does very well. Gets done in under 10 seconds on the hamster wheel, I think is a win. And she did, like 9 seconds. Then it's, you have to go through a bunch of lockers and find the flag in there. This girl took 40 seconds to figure this out. Finally grabbed it, and then the last one was still no, it wouldn't have been. It was 30 seconds. Then the other girl had 20 seconds to pull down all the like big relish thing, the ketchup and mustard ones, and she's just like, I can't find this. I swear to God, she had it in her hand, and she's like, I can't find it.
Yeah,
it's so livid pissed.
You always hate to see someone fail like live obstacle courses.
And then Mark Summers had the fucking audacity to say to this aunt, oh yeah, hey, you guys got tripped up, starting with the hamster wheel. You guys could have done better on that. And it's like, I understand he didn't want the children to cry. That's why he's probably doing this. But still, do not put it on the only one who is successful in this goddamn thing.
So this episode we watched.
Yes. There's a Double Dare tangent. I'm waiting
There's like a tube that's in the evil guy that's like going into his shirt, like in between two of the buttons, which is weird. And I was like, dude, that's his dong.
That's his whole dong, dude.
Also, we forgot to mention that this Dr. Fear has a babbling sidekick, just like the last time, but this dude talks like the SpongeBob, like SoCal surfer fish, who's like, oh, yo, dude.
But it's like cringy.
Yeah, it's like a very Keanu Reeves' old character.
Oh, yeah, from Bill and Ted.
Yes, there we go.
Nicole's itching. I'm trying to tell her to quit itching.
I was playing with my toes.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like you're itching from over here.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'll punch the itches out of you.
What were you saying, Corey?
No, nothing. From Bill and Ted, Keanu Reeves' character, that's all.
Never seen it.
Oh, man, it's a classic.
I like Keanu Reeves' new work.
Oh, yeah, him in Matrix 2000.
And people didn't like him in Cyberpunk, but I thought he did pretty good.
Oh, man, he's so hot.
Him in Berserker, but it's spelled BRZRKR, because they're cool guys.
Him in the lake house. I think he might have been in that. I don't think
he was in the lake house. Wait, was he in the lake house?
I think he's in one of those movies where it's, or maybe the time traveler's, the time traveler's wife, maybe.
Oh yeah, the lake house was a time travel movie.
Keanu friggin' Reeves is in the lake house. Suck my dinkle.
Really?
Or dinky.
Dinkley.
That was Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking... Why did I think it was Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks is in You Got Mail. Which,
that's probably
there is
what
also a male component because the time machine element in the lake house, I believe, is the mailbox.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's the mailbox.
So it is like you have mail from the friggin' future.
Everybody here has jetpacks and flying cars because I'm Sandra Bullock and I'm very funny. I love Sandra Bullock. I will defend that woman forever.
But, okay.
She's great.
So we find...
You guys ever heard of Sandra Bullock?
Yes, we have. Yes, The Lake House.
She's in other movies, too.
Legally Blonde, the doy.
I don't think that was Sandra Bullock.
No.
That was Reese Witherspoon.
I was trying to think of that
The
one
Blind Side?
Where she's like, ooh, I'm a pretty lady, but I'm not.
Oh, fuck.
Pretty Woman.
Contagion. It's... Fuck, they always referenced it in College University. It's... Oh, my God. Now I have to look up this. Miscongeniality.
Contingencies.
Miscongeniality. I didn't need to look it up.
One.
There we go.
Yeah, that one.
Oh my God. We got
She's also on The Blind Side.
Guys.
She's in Bird Box.
Yes, we know. Sandra Bullock.
She's in that one space movie.
Yeah, the Interstellar.
Contagion.
Or...
Contagion.
I wasn't saying contagion. I just knew it had like a
I
cun.
was.
Oh my God.
You cun?
I was going to say, I have a word I could call you that starts with cun. I was going to say cunny, baby.
And she's in Speed. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, and that's a Keanu movie two times.
They were in 2 movies together.
Whoa.
Just like
Wait,
Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson.
was she in Speed or was that
I
Jennifer
do not
Aniston?
care. It was absolutely not Jennifer
You're in
Aniston.
Speed.
Shut up, Corey. Why would you think it's Jennifer Aniston? Speed was, I
Wait.
think, mid-90s, and she didn't get her start, like, big start until late
The
90s.
Leprechaun?
Yes, the Leprechaun, but her big start until she was on that sitcom with SpongeBob.
You guys know they were going to do a Friends reboot?
Yeah, I do not... Guys.
Did you know they make a Charles in Charge joke? Because James said,
Yeah, they
because
did
that
do a
guy's
Charles
in
in
it.
I think let me check. Willie Ames, I believe. Yes, he was in Charles in Charge.
Coat's outfit is red as heck, and I would totally wear that.
Even with that American flag on it.
No, throw that in the trash.
Hell yeah. I feel like I had more to say about this, but then I went on to Sandra Bullock tangent, and now I'm only thinking about Sandra
Okay,
Bullock.
well, I have things to say. Lucy is so much better than Eunice because the UA on Eunice isn't glitchcore and it's too clean on goddamn Eunice.
Do you think that they would have kept the dead air on that TV show that long if Bibleman just froze up like that and couldn't think about what to say?
Yes.
Do you think they would have cut to
Because
commercials
the main
sooner?
interviewer is a child.
Yeah, makes sense. I also think we're seeing a live feed of it, and this will be broken, like edited down.
Oh, got you.
Like this podcast.
I also think it would have been frowned upon for live television for a man to suddenly start praying during it after a period of silence.
That would be very funny if like it's SNL and the host. Who's a host that we could have? Olivia Rodrigo is on there, and she forgets her lines and like forgets how to read, and she just starts praying for a second. You'd be like, the fuck? You would think it's the funniest thing in the world until you find out it's just real. Mm-hmm. But guys,
Yes.
Sandra Bullock was on SNL before.
oh my God. There's a part where they find out that Kurt, the white basketball player, is whatchamadoo. His deepest fear, his biggest fear is everyone thinking he's stupid and laughing at him. And then Nicole and I both went, they're all going to laugh at you. But there is a part where the interviewer's like, yeah, but, you know, doing drugs is cool and you don't want to be different if everyone else is doing them. And he's like, you want to know what could be challenging? Yeah, the Bible's just had old people in it, even though it really didn't. A lot of those people are probably in their 20s. Just knowing how long people lived, even though people will say, like, well, God can just switch that. And that's why some people in the Bible are 230 years old. That teacher explained that to me on school grounds at a Bible-sanctioned Bible event.
Ooh, I know who that was.
Yeah, he just retired, guys. And I wanted to, like, people are like, oh, hey, send stuff that we can write in a card for him. And I wanted to say, I loved how you tried to convert me.
Remember that time you tried to indoctrinate me into your
Which is
cult?
weird because he was a science teacher.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
He once told a story that he would like, I think he was talking about composting. He was very into composting. And he had to, I think he said, sometimes it's just pee back there, you know, because that helps. But I don't poop back there. Like human waste doesn't work well with composting. I'm like, did you read that in a book or did you find that out on your own?
Well, you know, Bibleman says that if you read the Bible, you become smarter than all your science teachers. So really, he's probably the smartest science teacher we got.
Probably. If he's really reading the Bible.
Gosh. You're right.
He's talking, he's like, well, let me tell you a story about someone who dealt with things that you might go through. You know Noah. I bet all his friends would laugh at him for making that moat. And then Nicole and I immediately went, they're all gonna laugh at you. And it's like Noah walking up to his mom and he's like, Mom, I'm gonna build an ark. They're all gonna laugh at you. No, Mom, God told me to do it. They're all gonna laugh at you. No, but Mom, I need to do this. It needs to be one man, one woman of every species. They're all gonna laugh at you. Well, I don't know, Mom. Giraffes can't laugh. They're all gonna laugh at you. Maybe if I bring the hyenas, I guess I just won't. They're all gonna laugh at you. Little Corey, do you know what I am referencing?
It's an Adam Sandler comedy
Hell
special.
yes. Okay, all right.
No!
Let me just... What is it like? Let me just jiggle your balls or whatever is in that.
Wow.
It's a mom.
I like the never-ending pee bit that's in it.
That one's very good. I reference that when I pee too long. I'm just like, oh, fuck, man.
Did anyone else want Coates and Bibleman to kiss?
Yes. I was like, man, this is a very progressive Christianity show because these two are clearly in love with each other.
Hell yeah.
They should be fucking with the
Guy
Lord.
friends, don't compromise. It's guy love between two guys.
Can you have guy love not between two guys?
Well, like a lady could have guy love. Guy Love also sounds like a rocker from the 70s. I'm Guy Love, and
I like that.
I'm taking jazz music and speeding it up and putting it through distortion and calling it my own.
I'm gonna change my last name to
Sounds
Love.
like some hair metal, dude.
Okay, guys, I have a few more. Bibleman doesn't trust a soul as long as Satan still prowls the earth. That's stuff I came up with. But, I
don't think did we ever even mention that the whole crux of the short is that the buttons make them fear things?
Yeah, by making them sweat, and it makes salt, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes them sweat, and since sweat is water and salt, it amplifies the fear even more because of electrical impulses.
Yeah.
That's the crux. And so that's how he keeps beating Bibleman, is because he makes Bibleman have fear that he's going to lose his lover Coates.
Does this work? Wear a button. I'm sweating. Whoo.
No.
Okay. I wish that, like, when Dr. Fear is like, oh, I'm going to hear some scripture for you, Bibleman. I wish he had, like, said satanic scripture. It just would have added to it.
Like actual...
Yes.
Like something from the Satanic Bible.
Yes, LaVeyanism at its fullness.
The only gods on this earth are all of us.
Yeah.
Oh.
We don't sacrifice any animals.
You're not allowed to rape because that's taking away someone's personal freedom of choice.
Yeah.
Evil.
Satanism is very progressive and kind of cool.
It's confusing.
Only because other people make it confusing.
Really, it's pretty. All Satanism really talks about is just, hey, keep your freedom of choice and let other people have their freedom of choice. And that's it for 300 pages.
I think the name Satanism definitely hampered them. They should have called it like carnalism or something along those lines.
Yeah. Ooh,
that still sounds bad.
I mean, it's just carnal desire, right?
Yeah.
It only sounds bad because Christianity said it sounds bad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then we'll just call it the carnival. Oh my God, the dark carnival.
Oh no, it's
Holy
just
shit.
ICP now.
Oh, no, it's ICP.
But ICP likes it's all about God. We've
ICP
always been
is
behind
dirt.
him. No, ICP isn't demons. It's all the carnival of God. The carnival is God. We've always been behind him.
Dirt
We hope
is
all juggalos
juggalos.
find them. Nicole, you read that song as I cried.
What if they're like rejected juggalos?
Talking to the microphone.
They're like rejected juggalos. They're like, fuck you, we're gonna form dirt and do stuff for this guy.
That's just the disgusting horrorcore that happens. It's people who enjoyed ICP, but they're like, that's weak shit, and then start talking about ripping people open.
Yeah, brother.
Like Butcher's harem, dude.
Yes, exactly like Butcher's harem. Wait, how?
Oh no.
When did we talk about that?
We didn't talk about Butcher's Harem ever.
I'm guessing.
I didn't know you knew about Butcher's Harem.
Yes, you listened to it on, I'm guessing, Corwin's episode. I brought them up.
No.
Shut up, Lil Corey.
Promise.
I told you to
swear
listen.
to God,
Shut
I know
your
about
mouth.
this from my own factors.
Okay, what's Butcher's Harem?
Butcher's Harem is this fucking, I guess you call them horrorcore bands,
Yeah.
but like they just make a bunch of gross shit about either ripping someone open or rape, i.e. clinical sodomy. There's the song I know them by.
Okay, actually, I realized I brought up MC Bushpig, who's in Butcher's Harem. So Lil Corey just knew about this, guys. That's my go-to of obscure, disgusting horrorcore. They're from Australia, I believe.
I think so. It sounds Australian.
Bibleman's worst fear, sexy women and bubbles. But it's actually losing his best friend. This dude, Dr. Fear, just for a split second. Wait, no, this was the fucking mask. I just realized the mask did this. He was in a mariachi.
Yeah.
This was truly a mask ripoff.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow. Just for a second.
When he said Quiero lo taco smell, and like there was a sombrero on the ground, and then there wasn't.
Yeah, it
for
was
some fucking
baffling.
reason.
And
Baffling.
I wrote down that at this time, I'm like, they're just having fun. This is a production that's just having fun.
Just have fun with it.
Yeah.
As Twerp would say. You guys ever listen to Twerp?
No,
Should. Their music's good.
I'll check them out. Guys, any last words on Bibleman?
Nope.
I thought it was funny that they have a episode where it's trying to hammer home the fact that God didn't give them the spirit of fear, even though the entire religion is based off of fear.
I mean, people
Dude.
make it based off from fear. If you read the Bible, there's not much like fear to be had.
That
Maybe
you're
there
going
is.
to hell, bro.
Not in the Old Testament doesn't bring up hell, right?
That you're going to hell.
I don't even think
One of the testaments does bring up hell.
I don't
and-
think I don't think Jesus ever brings it up.
No, I don't think Jesus ever brings it up. I think it's a new one that was written by like Leviticus and shit like that. That's
The King
brings up
James
hell.
shit. That probably does. Yeah, guys, I can't really comment on it much. It's weird that Nicole has brought up that I guess I know more about that than her, and she was raised in it.
Was I?
You were merely raised in it. I lived it by being made fun of by people in this. It was just a few people in the youth group, and they would have
Yeah,
made.
I never really learned anything from VBS. I just kind of went there for the cake.
Yeah, I literally didn't learn anything. There's just like a lot of repeating the same shit over and over, and then you like kneel, and then you stand, and then you sit, and then you kneel, and you stand, and you sit, and you chant things. And then you go like eat a piece of bread and wine that all these other people put their fucking mouth on, and but only if you're special, otherwise you can't, and you just have to sit there and be awkward. And then at some point you like turn around and shake other people's hands and say peace be with you and also with you, and then you sing these songs, and then you go home.
I would like to just quickly say something. These kids would have made fun of me outside of a youth group setting. They were not making fun of me because they were making fun of me because I was different, but I don't blame that on their Christian upbringing. They were mean.
Right. It's not
Yeah.
because they believed in God. They just were mean.
They just were assholes.
Yeah. They did feel they were superior, I think.
That's what I think we can find about most people like that, is that it's not really their religion that's doing it. It's just that they're assholes, and now they're riding their religion's moral high horse.
They did all have Healy, so I guess they were kind of superior.
Ooh.
That makes sense. No, they were better than you.
Yeah. 100%.
All right, guys, what you got to plug?
Hey, it's me, Lil Corey. I do Twitch streams now. You can find me over on Twitch at Nomadz101. That's Nomads with a Z because I'm edgy. I stream a lot with James, like twice a week usually. And then I try to do some solo stuff sometimes too. like my Kingdom Hearts level 1 challenge run that I've been stuck on for 3 months. That's been fun. You can also hit me up on Twitter at Nomadz101 TV, just to get updates on when I'm going live and or the occasional meme, usually about the me hating something, because that's who I am as a person.
Avocados.
Primarily avocados.
And his girlfriend.
No,
I'm kidding.
I love
I'm kidding.
her so much.
It's the complete opposite of what I see on Facebook. It's memes about how much you're in love with her. Nicole, what you got to plug?
Ooh, I'm Darling Homebody on all the social medias like Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and patreon.com/darlinghomebody for monthly sticker magnet and other cool stuff. And darlinghomebody.com for creepy cute stuff that I make.
Yeah.
And hey guys, go to twitch.tv/mostly speaking Sentai. Follow us. I'm doing cool streams talking about underground rap music that you can't hear anywhere else. I'm going to have my first guest in July. I'm excited about it. They're coming on to talk about their own CD. Is this one of my best friends? Yeah, but was not a best friend at the time they released a CD, and I loved it. But I don't want to say it just yet, because what if they have to reschedule? Then check out all the other podcasts, specifically This Movie's Gay. I'm trying to get that more numbers. Go to mlmpod.com and go to patreon.com/mlmpod, where you can get new episodes of the Toku Reading Corner, talking about Beyblade, engage with Nicolas Cage, and starting in, hopefully, fingers crossed, August, Lil Corey and I will have a Patreon podcast called This Existed, where I show him things that other people don't believe me existed, meaning TV and movies. And then things that either fell into obscurity or just no one watched them, and we'll talk about it. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. Like Indian in the Cupboard.
I mean, that one I don't think's too obscure.
It's a little obscure. I don't ever hear anyone talking about it.
Oh, I hear about
I've
it all the time.
seen it a bunch.
I love that movie.
I'm talking about
I think
Meet
we
the
had it on
Deedles,
VHS.
Flintstones on the Rocks, Samurai Pizza Cat. A thing that even though everyone knows about, but people keep forgetting exists, Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah.
WMCA Masters. See, that's something you guys don't know what it is.
Nope.
It's pretty much Mortal Kombat, but I think was on Fox Kids. Like, it was like real live action stuff that they made into a video game looking deal. Like, they had life bars. It was odd but cool.
Oh, Code Monkeys. You know about that, James?
Yeah, Code Monkey like Fritos. Code Monkey like Mountain Dew. I own, I think, all of it on DVD or just season 1.
Yeah.
But guys, speaking of the Patreon, let's give a big shout out to our $10 patrons, starting with Steve F. Next up, we have Eric Berry of Ranger Command Power Hour, Alex Z, The Waz, Kayla, aka Two Grapes, Tyler Wright, he's a good dad, Elliot W. at Garlic Sunshine on Instagram, and Jordan B, the Chaos Witch. Thank you, Lil Corey, so much for watching this other episode. I'm so sorry that I sent you the first one and that you watched it.
Yeah, it's no problem, man. It's all good. I forgive you.
Hell yeah. I guess my name's been James.
I'm Nicole.
I'm Corey.
And we've been Mostly Babblin' Bibleman. Which we actually did quite a bit today. We talked a lot about that and
Sandra Bullock.
I was going to say Peanut. See you guys. Bye. This has been a Marshland Media production, produced by James McCollum. For more content, please visit mlmpod.com. To support our network and have access to exclusive podcasts, head over to patreon.com/mlmpod and sign up today.